Ghost of Yotei is finally here, but before you do begin, here is 10 settings that you should change first. Before we dive in this guide, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel with all notifications on. It really does help with the channel and lets us know that you want more Ghost of Yotei content just like this. We'd greatly appreciate it. And if at any point throughout this guide you do have any questions, ask us down in the comment section below and we can help you out further. But let's go ahead and dive into these settings. The first setting that you're going to want to adjust is graphics mode. On a PlayStation 5, I recommend using performance for a smooth 60 frames per second. However, if you are on a PS5 Pro, use Ray Tracing Pro for better lighting and 60 frames per second. Moving on to our next setting, we have motion blur. I recommend just turning this off. It's going to give you a way crispier image. You don't want to keep motion blur on. Come on, it's 2025. Moving on though, we have campfire controls. I recommend switching this to microphone to literally blow into your controller. For our next setting, go ahead and back out of your display settings and go into your accessibility settings. We're going to be changing the campfire controls. If you switch this to microphone, it'll allow you to literally blow into your controller. It's pretty cool. Scroll down on this page a little bit to go to our next setting, which is off-screen detection. I recommend setting this to minimal or off for more immersion in your gameplay. For our next setting though, go ahead and get out of accessibility and go up to controls. Once you're in controls, go in and find the motion sensor aim setting and try gyro aiming for mouse-like precision. It's pretty awesome. Scroll up on your controller settings and you'll see the next setting for controller layout. Consider using melee alternate, which is going to switch out R1 and R2 for attacks. That is if you do prefer it. For our next setting, go ahead and back out of your controls and scroll down until you see display. From here, the setting you're going to want to adjust is show mask in cutscenes. Turn this on if you do want your cosmetics to be visible. For our next setting, we have Mike mode. What this is going to do is add mud, blood, and a cinematic camera. This is still in those display settings and you can adjust it right here. You can also turn on Watanabe mode, which is going to play lo-fi music while you're exploring. If you go 2 down from Watanabe mode, you're going to see an option for HUD style. Go ahead and switch this to expert later in the game for minimal UI and more immersive combat. Only do this after you do kind of have a sense of how the game plays out, because it's going to make the HUD a little bit more minimal and it'll allow you to be a lot more immersed in the gameplay itself, making the game even more epic. But that's it. Change these settings before starting. And make sure, if this guide did help you out, to like the video and subscribe to the channel with all notifications on for even more content just like this. We'd greatly appreciate it. If you do have any questions, ask us down below and we can help you out further though. Have a great rest of your day. Peace.